Hi everybody, this is Andrew Masters from FIBO Group and welcome to my weekly Forex report. To kick off Monday during the Asian session, the market will await the latest release of industrial production numbers from Japan and a statement on monetary policy, which we expect will create some volatility in the Japanese yen. From China, we'll see the latest export-import figures, which may give a clue to whether the Chinese economy, like most analysts predict, is headed for a potential slowdown. Later in the European session, we'll see the index on industrial production from Italy, which is the biggest statistic due out of the Eurozone for the day and may create some trading opportunities in the euro. On Tuesday, during the European session, traders will pay attention to statistics from the UK, where the focus will be on the release of the Producer Price Index and Consumer Price Index. Inflation has been on the slide in the UK in recent times, and a continuation of this trend may see the pound come under further pressure. From the US, we'll see the latest retail sales figures, which came in positively recently after several months of declines, adding more evidence that the US is on the road to recovery. The figure is highly important and gives an indication of consumer confidence, and another strong number should give a boost to the US currency. On Wednesday, the highlight of the trading session will be from Europe, with the release of the Consumer Price Index from France and Germany, as well as the latest interest rate decision from the ECB, followed by a press conference. The policy of the European Central Bank seems to be a preference for lower interest rates, so traders will pay attention to the bank's statement on future monetary policy. In the American session, we'll see the latest interest rate decision from Canada, followed by the accompanying monetary statement. Although we expect no changes and the rate will remain on hold at 0.75%, we expect a bit of volatility in the Canadian dollar surrounding this news. On Thursday, during the Asian session, we'll see the release of the latest unemployment rate from Australia, which should create some volatility in the Australian dollar. The jobless rate's been on the rise over the past year, and a continuation of this trend is likely to see the Australian dollar come under further pressure. In the American session, we'll see the latest release on builders' permits from the US, which most show the recent strength of the US housing market. A little later, we'll see the index from the manufacturing Philly Fed, which should give a clear picture of business confidence over the last month. During the last quarter, the figure's been on the decline, so traders will be hoping for a reversal of this trend to lend some support to the US dollar. To start the day off Friday, the market will pay attention to the European session with the release of the latest unemployment rate from the UK. The numbers remain flat over the last few months, showing the jobless rate at a standstill, and we may see the pound come under pressure if the number fails to meet expectations. During the American session, we'll see the release of the Consumer Price Index from Canada and the US, where we expect some trading opportunities in the US dollar and Canadian dollar. Currently, inflation in the US is sitting under the Fed's preferred target range of 2% and is one of the main reasons the Fed has held off lifting rates up until now. If the number from the US comes in above expectations, it may put an interest rate hike back on the table, and we may see a strong finish to the week for the US dollar. That's all from me at FIBO Group, and I'll see you all next week.